The only difference between success and failure is the ability to take action.
Good morning to our esteemed guests, faculties, and fellow learners. It is my honor to welcome you all to this occasion dedicated to learning and intellectual growth. I, Nupur Bedarkar,
And I, Vinayak Pawar, student manager at Balaji Institute of Technology and Management, Shri Balaji University, Pune, will be your Masters of Ceremony for today. It is a privilege to present you a platform where knowledge meets experience and where ideas are shared to enlighten and inspire.
We would like to welcome you all to our eminent lecture from Corporate Leaders series. Today, we are graced by the presence of Mr. Mukund Shastri, Group Vice President and Chief Data Science Officer, Comviva, a distinguished professional whose remarkable path stands as a testament to innovation, perseverance, and visionary leadership.
May I now request student managers Mr. Bhisham Nagpal and Ms. Apurva Shukla to welcome our guest of honor. We would also like to extend our greetings to our Chancellor, Shri Balaji University Pune, Professor Paramanandan Balasubramaniam Sir, Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. G.K. Shirade Sir, and all the senior directors, and deputy directors, faculty members, and to all our student managers.
Sri Balaji University Pune stands firmly on the values of discipline, dedication, and determination, offering students a future-oriented education that emphasizes professional competence, practical skills, and overall excellence.
Shri Balaji University is known for its 100% placement record as more than 300 companies visit our campus for internships and placements. The intense grooming and the maximum learning hour record have enabled our student manager to emerge as a leader in the corporate world.
On this gracious occasion, we fondly remember our founder, late Professor Dr. Colonel A. Balasubramanian Sir, for his vision to impart quality education to the youths of our country.
As we step into this session, let us embrace the spirit of learning with enthusiasm and openness. May today's experience enlighten our minds and inspire us to reach new heights of knowledge and wisdom.
May I now request our student manager, Ms. Stuti Jain, to introduce our esteemed guest.
Thank you, Nupur. Good afternoon, morning, one and all present here. I, Stuti Jain, Senior Student Manager at Balaji Institute of Technology and Management, Shri Balaji University, Pune, interned at Interns Forge. I'm honored and privileged to introduce our esteemed guest today, Mr. Mukund Shastri, Group Vice President and Chief Data Science Officer, Comviva. Sir has proven expertise as the head of AI and data, over 27 years of proven expertise in driving artificial intelligence, analytics, and data strategy across global enterprises. Mr. Mukund has held leadership roles in services, product, and client organization, where he has consistently delivered strategic value creation, customer-centric AI solution, and operational excellence. His career spans leading IT major and global enterprises like Comviva, Ericsson, Mindtree, Capgemini, Infosys, Wipro, Reliance Communication, Patni, and Tata Steel. Currently serving as the Group Vice President and Chief Data Science Officer at Comviva. He spearheads AI, generative AI, big data, and analytics portfolio, building technology capabilities, nurturing high-performing teams, and innovating award-winning AI product recognized by Gartner and leading global analysts. Allow me to undergo Sir's key expertise and contribution, AI strategy and leadership, driving global AI adoption aligned with business goals, solving customer problems, and ensuring cost optimization through architectural innovation. Technology mastery, expertise across 50 plus AI data analytics and ETL technologies covering data acquisition, transformation, quality, storage, predictive intelligence, and visualization. Business impact, deep process know-how across marketing, CRM, supply chain, telecom, HR, e-commerce, R&D, and customer experience management, enabling AI-driven transformation. Innovation, over 100% machine learning and generative AI use cases, pioneering AutoML, product innovation, conversational AI, and AI-driven automation solution. Customer success, proven track record of winning strategic deals from $5 million to $35 million, showcasing his ability to combine technical depth with business vision. People leadership, passionate mentor and people manager guiding teams from fresh talent to senior professional, fostering a culture of continuous learning and innovation. Mr. Mukund is not only a technology leader but also a visionary strategist who believes in harnessing AI and data to unlock business value, drive growth, and create sustainable innovation. We are indeed fortunate to have such an accomplished and inspiring individual with us today. Let us warmly welcome our guest with a huge round of applause. Sir, the stage is all yours.
हे लागेल ना? Ready? Good morning, everyone. Marketing and business analytics, my audience today. I will try my best to deliver the most suitable and relevant speech on analytics to you. Analytics and AI is the topic that we are choosing today, and how it is relevant for you as we are going into the future. What you should do, what you should not do, where is the trend of analytics that is going on currently, and how you should align your way of working, your subjects that you are studying, right, and certifications that you have to do in this space. That is something I will try my best to put forward in front of you, basically. So, ready to go? AI in digitalized business. Digitalized business. Now, I think there are students here who are not marketing, digital marketing, right? So, everywhere there is a digitalization of each area of the business function that is happening. And marketing is the most customer focused function, right? So, larger set of people and subscribers, buyers interact with the marketing teams, functions, and systems, right? Basically, and that is where you need digitalization, where your data or your systems or processes are getting exposed to huge set of final buyers, right? End buyers. इधर का नहीं. What lies at the center of any system processes in an organization is what? Data, right? All data. So data is the center, and at the ऑटोमेटेड है, आपको उधर से क्लिक करना पड़ेगा, करते जाइए. So data is structured and unstructured. Anybody aware about what is the difference between structured and unstructured data? So the data that is stored in tables in a structured form, that means in the relational form, right? For a customer, this is all information. That's a structured data. But unstructured data, now you are the marketing guys, you will get multiple kind of documents, you will get exposed to the web information, the social information, social websites information, the information in the form of different kind of structures like JSON, etc. Right? So all that is, and the information in the form of images, videos, right? All that information is unstructured. And when I say all, is it relevant for marketing? Yes, because the information around customer is embedded in all these forms together, right? So that's structured and unstructured kind of data, and that is the one, that's a core, that's a gold that is available to you to derive the intelligence around customer. And how it will help for you for marketing? What next action you will take for the customer, whether it is an offer or a campaign or in terms of the promotions which you are leading. That all needs the intelligence, customer intelligence, and that comes from that data. So with the help of this data, you can take business decisioning and the business operations related work, the day to day, what should I do for the customer, what action should I take. So there are two kind of things that you can do with data, business operations and business decisions. Now today we'll focus on business decisions and how it is related to marketing and business analytics area, right? So business decisioning comes under the advanced branch of decision sciences. Decision sciences. What are decision sciences? We'll go to the next. Decision sciences is analytics. Most of you must have now studied on different parts of analytics. You must have gone through the tools around analytics. You must have gone through what are the KPIs and business KPIs that you would be able to create with the help of analytics to drive your business. And which is, just to think about, which is the most important KPI for a marketeer? Anyone would like to take the question? Backside. For a marketeer, which is the most important KPI? Revenue. Revenue is what most important. You have to increase the revenue. At the same time, another KPI which is related, which is customer retention, right? How would I retain the customer? How would I make my customer loyal? At the same time, how would I increase the revenue from my campaigns from this customer? Per customer revenue is something that I have to increase. That's the goal of a marketing manager. And for that, you need more information around the customer, which would come from the decision systems, the decision sciences. And under decision sciences, you have analytics and advanced analytics. Now, if you see analytics, old generation which I have worked originally, data warehousing and business intelligence. Now, I am shifting all my attention on the right hand side here. Right hand side is the advanced analytics. I myself am learning, my teams are learning, companies are learning the advanced analytics piece of work, which is data lake, data mining, and artificial intelligence. Data lake is still older. 10 years before, people started working on the Hadoop and cloud, Hadoop related data storage mechanisms. Then came data mining. If you got sufficient amount of data, you can mine into it, get an insight about the customer, the products, the usage of it. That's the mining part. And then you have artificial intelligence, which is now coming up, which is giving you a predictive insight, right? There are 2 to 3 angles in artificial intelligence. One, it can help you out predict, it can help you to forecast, and it can help you nowadays to automate, right? So I would focus on that part, what kind of AI can help us for automation, right? So in the artificial intelligence or advanced analytics part, if I just talk about, you have multiple branches, robotics, machine learning, deep learning, intelligence systems, natural language processing, and now vision processing, computer vision, all images which are coming up. Those are also to be analyzed and you have to create some kind of decision intelligence basis that. Then you have generative AI and now the agentic AI. Now what's the difference? Generative AI guys, anybody? Front seaters, the second row guys. Generative AI, what does it do? Any tools you are using from generative AI right now, day to day on your mobile? Chat GPT, right? Chat GPT, GitHub Copilot, so many other. I will show all the tools now. So these are all the different tools. But at the backend technology is a technology which is called as conversational AI, right? Conversational AI is nothing but an advanced kind of natural language processing where you would be able to communicate with the system. It can understand your language and then respond back. Okay. But is that sufficient? No, it can create the creative information for you, and that's what you are using the chat GPT for everywhere, right? Basically, or creating answers for your questions, right? Without applying our brains. That's where chat GPT is helping us out. But that is also enhancing the expectations from us. That if it is giving some automated information, what is it that I will put from my end as a student? Right? Am I linking it to a customer, to his emotions? Am I linking it to the business, his goal? So ChatGPT is giving you only snippet of information. Linking that together is the new level of skill that we all are needing right now. Right? Things are getting automated, but you have to enhance your thinking, emotional intelligence, how you would use that information to create the better outcome for the business. The next part is agentic AI. Agentic AI, what is agentic AI? Anybody knows? Agents, AI agents. Sorry, it works like agents, right? So what happens is any system, I have a billing system, I have marketing system, I have the systems which is for CRM, right? Call center agents. So you have an agent who is a human agent right now in call center. But that agent is now getting replaced with the automated agents. Automated agents is a program, but that program with the help of generative AI can think like a human right now, right? And it's very easy to develop. I would cover a few of the partners that we have who are developing few products around it. So I would show that to just give an insight that where this agentic AI is going, right? So these agents are the automated system which can create a process, right? It will do some work. But on top of that, what we do humans so far, if you are going as a manager, marketing manager, what you need on your desk, you need a report coming from an analytics team that how is my business performing. You need a prediction from an AI engine that what's going to happen to my business in next couple of months, year, right? Accordingly, with your emotions, with your understanding, you are completing or collating that data and taking your decision, right? But imagine the days 2 years down the line or 3 years down the line, you will have an advisor agent from a computer advising you based upon the information coming to me right now. This is the decision you should take, right? But it doesn't have emotions. That emotions are embedded in you, right? So you would be taking that decision which is advised by the engine and linking it to the environment around you, linking it to everything which a computer cannot think, right? And then take a decision. So as a result, what would happen with the help of agentic AI? The decision making process would be faster. Now, I am working for a marketing product right now, all AI enablement of the product. Now, it is placed, which is called as Mobility's real-time marketing product. It's a campaign management product. If I put it at the customer side, it takes a month's time to enable it in their system, right? So that to get data, properly technically manage it, well configure it, right? After a month, then you start operating it. And then a campaign manager like you, a marketing manager comes in. He says, let me analyze based what system is giving. And now let me roll out a campaign. To create a campaign also, I am taking time. It takes nearly 7 hours to 7 days to create a campaign. And what will happen in the same time? another competitor of mine, let's say Airtel versus Reliance, has come out with an offer in the market. What you will do? Your offer has to go faster than what they have done. So there comes the lead time to market, or time to market is becoming critical. In that case, these automated systems are going to help you, right? That is where you need the AI driven system. Now everybody is making a lot of mess around AI, so social media especially, that it will take the jobs. It's not going to take the jobs of the people. It is going to shift the jobs. That means if all of us are AI enabled and are able to use the AI for making the decisions faster, see the way you will grow the business of the company you are working for, or your own company. So it would be faster decisioning that you will be able to take with the help of these tools. It's not going to replace your jobs. It will grow the business, right? Right now they have anticipated that AI will take out some 70,000 jobs. Narayan Murthy was talking about it. But at the same time, with the changes in the overall environment, AI driven environment, you will also create 190,000 jobs, right? So do not talk about some jobs which have got shifted or got killed. It is in us that we have to make ourselves upgraded to the new skills. We are humans. We can adjust to any situations, right? So that's where in our companies also, day before yesterday I was doing a panel discussion, and what came out is, okay boss, with the help of AI, agentic AI, this and that, you are going to create the faster products and solutions and use cases, right? Who would have a pressure of this? Pressure is not a technical stuff. It's a front-ending stuff. You are getting today 5 product sales to be done. Tomorrow you will have to do 20 product sales to be done in the same day or in the same period. That's because the technology at the back end is getting so faster that it is increasing pressure on the sales staffs and marketing staff to market it faster, because you will have higher growth KPIs, higher growth KRAs, you will have it. So you see the need that not all sales jobs can be totally digitalized, right? So you need human to human touch when you are doing your sales. So see, sales and marketing would have more demand with the help of AI. That's what I'm trying to link. Do not get fearful about AI going to take the jobs of people. No. It is going to increase the job, especially where the emotional connect is needed with the end people, with the end subscriber. Does it make sense? Going to them. This is old generation analytics. You must have studied all these things, right? Many reporting tool on the left, right hand side you can see the charts, etc. Boss, but gone are these days now. All these reports I am currently doing with the help of AI agent, right? So automated write a prompt and I get a report. So technology staff who are working with me right now have to upgrade their knowledge on how would I enable it to make it more conversational, the analytics. And the manager, the CXOs and CMOs are saying, I don't want to waste my time in creating the report, drag and drop, create a chart, make it beautify. No. You have technology available. No. Use it. Okay, so for that, the technology staff is now shifting their work. How would I make a conversationally enabled analytics available, right? So recently one project which I have done on the analytic generative AI driven analytics, you can imagine just to enable the system, it took 6 months. So that means from where those 6 months of efforts have come. With 3 people team, 6 months. That's around 18% months of efforts have taken, right, in order to create it. So that means the job of a reporting developer is getting shifted to how would I make the products and system generative AI enabled or conversational analytics enabled, right, or conversational enabled. So just same point as I said, the shift is happening at each level, and shift will happen at the core part of the data systems. at the next superficial part, that's the outermost layer, which is this conversational part, and then it would come on the people who are selling it, right, or marketing it. Next one. Advanced Analytics AI. Guys, what is that line that is shown there? I think it's not very visible, but let me talk about it. It's a forecasting, right? SAS, SPSS. Eminent is a product that I have designed in Comviva. So all these are products and solutions which are able to give the forecasting and prediction, right? Anybody who in last 1.5 year now on marketing side, have you used any of the forecasting and predictive tools? The last two people. Last two people. Any predictive tool and forecasting tool you have used? Which are the predictive tools, forecasting tools which are in the market right now? Which one? SPSS. Other than that, which technology is used, which is more prevalent now and which is also available in generative AI? Python, Java, C, C++, out of these, which one? Python, right? It's a more dominantly used language for preparing the AI and predictive, right? And the LLMs, can they give me Python codes right now as an output? They can do it, right? So people are using LLMs for creating codes. LLMs are getting used for code creation, automated testing everywhere, right? The pressure on us, the leaders in the industry right now or in our companies, they are having a pressure on how would I increase productivity of the people in terms of coding, right? So right now in 6 to 7 months of time frame, we could increase the productivity by 22% using the snippet of code which are produced by LLMs. So it's an automation. But what's the end result of that? Better customer experience, right? Because you are able to serve the customer faster, right? In a better way, in a better visualization way if you are requiring in your system. So it can help you out to make the customer experience better, right? Next slide. Advanced Analytics Generative AI. We just talked about it. Advanced Analytics Generative AI. Multiple capabilities right now. Music generation, code generation, text generation, data generation, translation, summarization, video generation. And more than hundreds of tools are now available in the market using for all these activities. So sprawling are the days of the startups who are actually doing using all these features of generative AI to create a product. So where is the demand loss of the people? Shift is happening. Shift is happening in terms of innovation. With the help of generative AI, there are new startups coming up which have the products, new generation products they are creating with the help of these features which were not available earlier, right? So one of such company, askmantu.ai, I have the use case of that which is coming up next in some time. They are partnering with us and they have developed a product called Ask Mantu. What is Mantu? It's a Sanskrit word, Mantu. It can answer any question, Mantu. So askmantu.ai, it's a Q&A platform they have developed which can do automated analytics, prompt-based and conversational analytics, right? So imagine 2 years down the line, 2 years before, there were no such new kind of tools available. Now they are being created by the people. So the changes in the technology has given us an opportunity to do new innovation. And the pressure on the marketing guys would be to sell those new innovation and products, right? And for you, Not just for selling, you need to understand how it is actually working from inside. So little bit of technology knowledge is needed in the marketing guys also, right? Little bit overview on that is needed in order to sell the product. Product selling is not easier because when you go for selling or marketing a product, you would be asked 10 questions about that product. So some technical view of the product is needed, underlying technologies which is needed, then you would be the successful marketeer, right? I have created a product MEIX. In the first 1 year, it didn't get sold because the marketing team which were selling only business products were not able to sell my technology product, which is a auto ML platform. They were not aware what does it do. So I had to actually teach them that these are the new things it can do for the customer. It can help them to do the coding faster. It can help them to develop the a center of excellences for AI in their this thing. And your target audience is not a CMO of a company. The target audience is a CIO or CTO of a company. So a marketing guy needs to know what product they want to sell, how does it function, and which is the target audience. Accordingly, you can decide, right, for your marketing. That's where the technology knowledge is needed. So these are all different kind of features of generative AI, and on that the products are getting developed. A few more slides are coming of what kind of products my company is using, Comviva Tech Mahindra. So next one. Emerging branches of AI. Edge AI, computer vision, generative AI. Generative AI is now older. 2 years are over. Now agentic AI is now coming up. So, and then on the right hand side, if you see NLP, text extraction, summarization, translation, already people have created products using this. Then image generation, image classification, designing, you are able to do that right now, right? So many applications in terms of imaging. ChatGPT itself, right? GPT-4 and above. It is able to do the image generation and content generation. For your marketing presentations, now the companies are expecting, our managers also and bosses, they are expecting, boss, create something new. Creative content you have to create. Use ChatGPT for that, right? So it is not a crime to use ChatGPT for the work. It's a assistive technology that you have to use to make your presentations better. And then virtual assistants, the dialogue conversations, reading comprehensions, language translation. Virtual assistant is something that I would like to show in the upcoming slides, which is nothing but how conversational analytics are helping us to address the question way, any kind of analytics. The question way to the end user, it is solving their problem in couple of minutes than days, right? Report generation, the business team is to come earlier. Boss, I want this report. What do I do? Okay, go to the ETL guy, database guy, reporting guy, and then they will be given some time, 10 to 15 days it will take to create this, right? Right now, the business wants, boss, I should be able to write a question and get me last 1 quarter, month on month, what is the revenue that has gone up or gone down? And if it has gone up or gone down, what's the reason for that? And for that, you have to create the systems which can help out to do it, right? So, question, simple set of questions and charting and reporting, which was taking 15 days, is now getting answered within few minutes, right? That is where the virtual assistants are helping out with the help of the advanced AI. Next one, please. So you are marketing students and business analytics students. Marketing use cases. Acquire, grow and keep. Right? Keep is a stage of customer life cycle. Anybody want to talk about it? What is keep? Acquire, grow and keep. Backside people. Keep the customer. What do you mean by that? Yes, please go ahead. Retaining the customer, right? Customer retention. That's a big concern by any kind of business. I am working for telcos, but it is a problem everywhere. In a banking, in retail, in telecom, everywhere the problem is there. So that's one goal of the marketing manager. That how would I do it? And for that, there under the keep you can see so many models are being developed, right? Whether customer will churn prediction, inactivity, customer is getting inactive, not coming to my shop, retailer if you talk about. For a long time he has not come to my shop. Imagine if I have data around a customer who is doing daily purchase from my shop right now and tomorrow he stops coming in. Would I have a data driven decisioning here that I have to call that guy or send a SMS offer that something this is coming up 15% discount, 20% discount and increase this loyalty of that customer or retention of the customer. So you need AI in that particular domain, in the retention domain, right? In order, and for the AI, these are a lot of models, around 25 plus model my team has developed only for retention, and that too for telco retention. Imagine for retail retention, it's a different way of working. For banking retention, it's a different way of working because they are not continuously interacting with your business, right? In telecom, what happens? They are taking subscription monthly. This much fee I will pay, right? And then you can know from their usage the data coming up, down, whatever. In case of retailer, what you will do? Each transaction is a different transaction. Today the customer has come to my shop, not necessarily tomorrow will come. It's a discrete transaction. You cannot trace back. So you have to know it from the pattern, how this particular customer behaves, and as per that pattern, is he coming to my shop or not? Right, on the retail side. So that's the retention part. Coming on the grow and acquire side, acquiring a customer, marketing guys, how do you acquire customers? Row number 3 from the top. That corner guy. Offers, promotion, discounts, acquire. But that I can do for growing also, right? What about acquiring? I will give an offer to a known customer who is my customer, correct? Who is not my customer, I have to acquire. How would I acquire? Digital marketing. By understanding customer needs. This is very good point. Needs. Because you don't know the customer. Generally, what is the behavior of the customer? According to that need, you will publish something which could be seen by larger set. You don't know which customer will take it. That customer is not your customer also. He is a prospect. Right? So that's acquisition. In acquisition also, understanding needs. How would you understand needs? From data. Which data? Data of similar such customers. You would also have certain kind of surveys, right? From the survey you will get data. Would you like this kind of product which is enabled with in telco terms? It would be enabled with, let's say, 100 GB of data. In Kuwait geography, I came to know a data which is a SIM card which is sold. 1 terabyte data requirement people have. So that's a need they are having. What if you don't create a product like that? Nobody will buy, right? So in the acquisition phase of customer, you need to understand the needs of the customer. Accordingly, publish, right? Digitally nowadays. Earlier days you used to publish advertisement, big banners on the roads. Now you are having combination of that digitally because each one is digitally reachable on a mobile. So best way is to display the offers on social, Facebook. This real estate agents you talk about. What did he do? I don't know him, he don't know me, that builder. But you will get suddenly Facebook one ad popping up, right? And then if you like, oh, there is a plot selling here somewhere, this farmland and that farmland, you click on it, you show the interest. Once you show the interest, then they get your coordinate because you then give your mobile number to them. And that's where you are identified as a customer and then they will reach out to you. That's acquisition phase. But for that acquisition phase, what is it that I am looking at? Somebody at the age group of let's say 50 plus, okay, with a well set family background, with a good job, where he will go? That's a need. He will go and buy a farmland or a flat. So this analytics also is needed for you to display those kind of generic offers or advertisements in the digital platform, right? So that's the acquisition part of it. Lot of models are created in this. The lead management, which channel should I go to get the customer better, more customers, what kind of price point should I have, and so many others, right? And then grow. Somebody said acquisition and growing. So growth is a separate part. Once somebody has become my customer, then what do? I have to grow revenue from that customer. And there I would need kind of offers which are cross-selling, upselling in order to get more revenue per user. And that's what the marketing guys have to do. That's your goal. And these are all 120 plus only ML models my team has developed in Comviva, okay, in order to assist the marketeers. Right now, each account, we have a team of 3 data scientists for each account, right? You need data scientists to do support the marketeer. And the marketeer also, another problem that we see is the marketing guy doesn't understand technology. So he has exorbitant requirement from the data scientist. Give me this in 2 hours, give me this in 1 hour. This guy cannot deliver. Because there is a gap in between. Domain person doesn't know technology, technology person doesn't know domain. So that's also a job of people like me. How do I reduce the gap between domain and technology, right? And achieve a better outcome. Correct? That's the job of the leaders. But as a marketeer, you need to know technology angle as well. And hence this presentation, the focus is that, boss, marketing, domain, that is good. But at the same time, understand the back-end technology also, do some certifications around it. So that you would be a better marketing manager and analytics manager going forward. For an analytics manager, you would need to know domain. The technology is okay, that is your core part. But domain also, so that combination will drive. So you can see as the technology is getting simpler, more focus is going on techno domain. So what we can see is over a period of time, if an MBA guy is taught something, these subjects around a domain, not farther are the days that they will also be taught the basic technologies, right? The gaps are to be reduced. And technologies are now becoming very easy, right? Conversational. So I think we can go to the next slide. These are marketing use cases. AON. Anybody? AON? Greater than 90. What is that? Age on network. Some customer is on my network for more than 90 days. For that, some kind of offers are being created. On the right side, you can see some offers which are created. But here, you need to know the persona of the customer. That's moviegoer. This customer is a moviegoer. How would you find out? Moviegoer. You need to know his digital behavior. Digital behavior, again data, analytics, bound together, creating some AI outcome, saying that I see this guy probably a moviegoer, right? Or this guy or girl may be a housewife or house person, right? This guy or girl may be a student. So accordingly, my offers have to be changed. Now we cannot know somebody. This particular use case was created in Indonesia. You don't know what the person is. You are probably deriving that somebody may be this with a probability of 90%, and then send the respective or tune the offers for that audience, which is housewife or a student or a office girl and so on, right? So that's where the marketing use cases are aligned to. Next slide, please. These are few more marketing use cases. This is for telco marketing, and you can see customer persona, and in this you are trying to identify what kind of devices he uses, what kind of usage band he is in. So here the clustering segmentation part of ML is used, right? And so on and so forth. Finally, you are getting the customer persona in the last table. So he is a professional music lover or something like that, right? Trader, all those personas are required. And for a marketeer, that is very important. What kind of persona it is, where the data is helping you. Next. Data mining and micro segmentation. Anybody marketing guys? Micro segmentation, row number 2 from that side. What is micro segmentation? Segmentation is a core topic in marketing, right? You have to segmentize people in order to focus for your offers and campaigns, correct guys? So you have to segmentize. You are trying to segregate them basis their behavior. So micro segment is further AI driven segmentation that you can do basis their data behavior, what you are seeing. And on that side you can see those particular colored set of people in 3-dimensional, right? Some yellow colored and this one. So that's on different segments. Age on network, days to expiry, days since last home. So basis that you are able to create the clustering of the people, and to those people as a marketing manager you need to think and what kind of offer should I target for this guy so that I can grow my business, right? So linking between AI and your day-to-day work is highlighted from this slide in terms of segmentation and clustering. Bringing value for telcos. So this is a set of products. These are multiple products that my company has created. I will not go in more detail on that, but order management, digital marketing, the real-time marketing, service management, recharge management, and so on. For that there is one center product, that is AI. So you need AI which can assist different products, business products, to create a intelligence into that. Bringing value in products and user experience. Now here just try to see that different parts of AI, generative AI, can you see generative AI on the top side? Execution window, how can I make this suggestive automatic content, right? There the generative AI is being used. Then at the second part, digital touch points, where you are interacting with the customer in terms of an app, etc., etc. Generative AI is being used there as well, because you need virtual chatbots with prompts, and you are seeing that right now. Any application you see, you are having a chatbot sitting at some corner, and then you can ask a question, Myra or something you are seeing, right? So those have already last 1 year we industry guys have you worked together in order to create in their different domains the chatbots. That's a digital touch point. Digital marketing, you will need this for AI. Standard AI based customer experience, we are all AI ML, that's AI ML, old generation. Offer decisioning, again that is AI based. There you are having different kind of models, NBO, NBA, NBC, NBT, so many others. That is also covered there. So overall you will see different parts of customer life cycle and product creation and product usage, rather I will say. The AI and analytics are being used, and that's the reason digital marketing and business analytics, why they are together right now, because it has become a core, analytics has become a core component of your day-to-day marketing business, and hence it is your course is having that name also. Next one. This is value in the product. This was one use case where we have used generative AI in order to create the chatbot. Top, that right side corner, there are some chat. So this is where, with the help of generative AI, how would you address the questions around a product? You may sell a product in a company, right? You market a product of a company, and then the user experience you have to increase, right? The user may say, I want this, I don't know how does this work. Train me on this. What train me means, it will take time, no? 7 to 10 days time takes for training on a new product. So in that case, can I do something automation? Yes, I can do. What is that? I put the complete 100-page training document here using generative AI, and then you can ask questions about that product, that okay, if I have to create this kind of campaign within this product, how it will be created. Like you are getting now in ChatGPT, so many steps, but ChatGPT cannot answer your enterprise product questions. You ask them AMAX, how would I create something complete workflow in AMAX? It will say no, I don't know what is AMAX, because the data, internal data of the organization is not yet exposed to ChatGPT. It's still public information, educational information available in public, the multiple books available in public, that it can answer. If you ask AT&T in US, what kind of marketing offer should I create for it? It will not give you answer, because the data it is not exposed to. For that you have to tune these models inside your organization, a version of the model, and then that will answer this. Here also same thing is done. It is tuned to do the question answer about your product, which entire outside world doesn't know. Next. Upcoming use cases. I presented this in Bedegar College Management, Mumbai earlier. Healthcare, banking, financial services, energy, high tech, travel and hospitality. Everywhere you have use cases where AI will be used, right? Take an example, travel hospitality. Travel chatbots, all of us know. Make My Trip Mein, if you go, it gives you a generative AI driven itinerary also. It is possible. Personalized destination recommendation, it's that, the recommendation part. Baggage handling system, AI and augmented reality based guides at hotels and airports. So that's, if you go in Middle East, you will find this more predominantly. Next generation, agentic AI, they must have developed something and used. There is a big robot also they have created, multi-story robot. And it is able to do the protection of the king there. So basically in Middle East, you will find some of the new age technology being used more predominantly, right? Dubai, Kuwait, Qatar, those regions. So AI and augmented reality based guides at hotels and airports, virtual assistants for maintaining hotel room temperature and lighting, etc., etc. Those many, everywhere AI is getting embedded. AI has become pervasive. It is no more a technology of few developers who are doing it, and thanks to generative AI. This is transportation, retail, manufacturing, education, agriculture, everywhere there is AI. Next one. Industry focus on value from AI, increase revenue. This is something for marketing students. Increase revenue, greater customer engagement, reduce cost, improve productivity. That's the IT manager's job. Improve productivity, 20%, 40%, that's a target we have in the company right now. Create greater customer engagement, that's nothing but your customer retention related, loyalty related, and increase revenue. So these are the kind of industry focus and where you are able to use AI in order to make these KPIs and KRAs happen. Why GenAI for mobility real-time marketing? This is one of my product, which is a campaign management product. But here, point is, now this is one project which I have driven right now, agentic AI driven marketing. Here, a campaign creation, a campaign manager, when he comes to this particular system, he was taking up to 7 days to create one campaign. Campaign means what? Which kind of target base of customers I should have? What kind of offer should I release? Which customer base should I release? Which kind of offers? All that thinking, etc., basis some analytics inputs he was creating. Entire thing is now created using agents driven AI. Complete one screen. UI is there. On the UI, he says, I want a campaign to be created for this target base. Entire campaign is created, populated with the help of LLM and agents at the back end, and the screen is populated. Now what he needs to do, just to check human wise, any correction needed, is it following all the kind of local rules, etc., of offers? Has it created any kind of offer which is not legal enough in that particular region? All those basic checks he has to do and then release the campaign. So that is something which is done with the help of agentic AI based this thing. This is agentic AI based campaign configuration. Last example which I have given, this is more focus on that. Sorry, previous slide please. This is actually agentic AI driven reporting. So in this, you ask a question, it gives all the kind of charts, right? You don't have to worry about go to a developer and create those. So that is something the agentic AI based and generative AI based reporting is helping out. It is removing entire interface, right, of the reporting tools. It is saying give me a UI, Java wala, HTML wala UI, and on that I will run the AI agents at the backend. I still need the database systems which have the core data. So that job is not going anywhere if I talk about technology guys. That job is still there. I have to do proper data management. I have to store the data in a quality way. I have to do the processing. All that is backend is there. What is changing is the frontal layer. Reporting created manually, analytics done manually is getting changed. The interaction with the people is getting changed. Backend is still there, right? This is in telecommunication. You can see there is a AI in telecommunication, and this is an investment in telecommunication industry. In generative AI and LLMs, around 42% of the telco operators are investing in this particular technology. Same is the case everywhere. Bankers are little behind, and then why is that? Because they are worried about the safety, security, privacy of the data with the help of AI. Okay. And then ethical AI. Anybody, row number 3 from here. What is ethical AI? Middle level. Ethical AI. So again it is related to how you would use AI ethically, and banks are concerned about it. At the same time, if you go to Europe also, they have written documents now and which are you have to take approval for certain authority in the government that if you are using AI, then you have to do this, you don't have to do this. For example, customers' privacy information, okay, sensitive information, they don't allow gender, etc. to be covered up in your AI model because they see that gender based also it can give some biases, right? And they want equality all around. So gender biases are to be removed from the AI model. They have asked us to remove, no, don't consider any attribute called a gender. Similarly, in terms of other part, ethnicity, you can't have ethnic biased models, right? So ethical AI is also one of the, like security, privacy I talked about. Ethically, how would you use AI? That also is becoming a focus. So next 3 to 4 year, 5 year down the line, you will have AI progressing, doing a lot of automation, but at the same time you will have it digressing also, because there will be controls established on it by the relevant regulations and authorities to control it so that it is not actually disrupting society, right? That's how it is. AI services in cloud. Cloud may, if you go AWS, Azure, so many others, right? GCP, everywhere AI is available. Now we should know this part, why cloud is providing so much of AI utilities, tools and services. That's because cloud is more scalable. I cannot download a very big LLM on my laptop and make it work. Not possible. Means it is progressing right now. We are creating SLMs, etc. But they are not that accurate. So that's why cloud has flourished last 2 to 3 years more with the help of AI, because AI needs cloud, a scalable architecture. And that's why AWS you will see lot of advertise. AWS, Azure, GCP, they are saying we are providing this solution on cloud, that solution on cloud. And I myself have put my couple of products on cloud for the same reason, because I have to create a generative AI driven feature in my product. And for that, I need cloud as a supporting system. So we are changing our sales strategy of our product itself. No in-premise, sell on cloud, because my generative AI can work better on cloud, right? So These are all multiple things which are available on cloud from the AI perspective. Industry expectations from management students, right? So this is, I will take this slide in the last, maybe. AI is a new electricity. Dr. Andrew Ng, anyone aware? Andrew Ng? Right? So he is one of the great leaders in the AI domain, and in the generative AI domain he has done a lot of work in the space. AI is a new electricity. Imagine 150-year-old years before there was no electricity. Now that electricity has become a day-to-day part of our life. Everywhere you need electricity to run your household items, to cars or whatever, right? On the same line, AI would be used everywhere. It is a new electricity and we all need to get acquainted with it. Now comes the another part, that as a student what you would need. These are say lot of tools which are coming up on AI side and which can enable and make your work faster. If you just see MLDL is okay. You will have some expert data scientists for that. I just listed down different skills an organization now needs, right? This in my company around 28 skills are needed right now, right? For driving our business and products on marketing, the content management, the loyalty management, we need all these technologies which are more AI focused. And in that ML, DL, NLP, computer vision, LLM also you are having Gemini based LLM, GPT based LLM, AWS Bedrock, MS Azure, so many others, right? The list is increasing, boss. That means what I need as a student, I need to know and be vigilant what's going on in the market, what tools are coming up, and then know what does that tool do, right? And how can I use it for my job. Cursor AI, we are doing some POC on Cursor AI right now. MCP, AI Ops, the Cloudy Code for code generation, right? It can do code generation better and with much more accuracy. ChatGPT, all of us use. JSCP, Microsoft's product, my GitHub Copilot. It is put on each of the laptops right now, Office, right? JSCP, it can help out a lot. Generative AI-based reporting and agentic frameworks, Crew.ai, LangChain, LangGraph, right? I am using currently Crew.ai and have evaluated it against LangChain, etc. So those are for development of the new products in the domain. So be vigilant on this part. Around 28 plus products are there. You will find more in the market. Go to Hugging Face, you will find so many. On Google also, ChatGPT also you can ask what are the different products coming up. If you visit NASSCOM website, you will see lot of products there which are created in India by the startups, which are based on generative AI and solving your day-to-day problem. Coding, testing, any communication, conversation, chatbot creation, charts creation, so many things are available. This is one of the partner. I am currently evaluating the partner called as askmantu.ai. This is a Gurgaon based company, right? You can see here they have developed a product called as Ganak, right? Ganak is a product which Sanskrit name again. Ganak is a product which can help out to create a agentic flow by anybody. That means you are a marketing manager, you will sit and create this workflow, drag and drop, create the workflow. In that earlier what used to do technical teams, they used to do coding inside each of the stages here, that your job is to get information from, let's say, second box here. Video message, identify, understand video message. So for that you have to write a code to understand, read the video file, then convert it and then take a decision, if else clauses and so on. All that is done with the help of one single prompt. Second window there. Second stage, second window. What you will do? You will just write, you identify the videos which are basically anomalous. Okay? Or which are showing the dissatisfaction of the customer on the face. Just one line you write, it will do all coding inside. You are able to connect all the stages together and create a complete workflow in just hours. But this is front end. Back end mein you still need technical people. So on the front end, as a business team, you should think about, can I create my analytics visually in an easier way to solve my problem of the day? Because a marketing guy or a business guy or a CXO or a CMO would have daily changing problems of the environment outside, customers, competition, etc. For that day's problem, he can't wait an analytics guy to create an application which will take 6 months. He is creating here in 2 hours by himself, right? Agentic AI driven analytics. This is where the industry is going. Very good product which I have seen. We are evaluating it further and see how we can use it into our products also. Next one. This is something that I am currently doing, my own endeavor. Incubation stage, KrutrimIntelligence.in, where AI-based workbench for agentic AI plus agentic AI-based customer analytics. Only customer analytics for any domain that we are trying to work. A team of 4 or 5 people with me, all volunteering basically. And that's the end of the conversation. Maybe any questions? Huh? Last one. Yes. This is for the management students, for you guys. Increase customer experiences, use of technology available. The same point I said, gap, domain, technology, no. You have to learn technology, how it can help to solve your problem and guide your teams. So with that, what would happen is you would be able to get better customer experience, right? Effective interaction with technology professions. We find that a domain guy cannot effectively guide the technology guy, and that's a core team in your that is going to support you, a data technology guys, analytics guys. So for that you need to actually have understanding, and hence, as I repeated earlier also, marketing management and digital business analytics, why they are grouped together. That's a intent basically. Increase productivity of employees, automate processes. So that's where you would get more work done within the shorter span of time. So use of technology and the tools technology which I just mentioned, right? Those will be helpful. Understanding on recent AI analytics tools and technologies, same thing, what's happening in the market and how we can use it better way, and everybody is doing that. We cannot be left behind. And all the best to you in terms of your new endeavors, career opportunities that you are going to follow now. Use this technology during your campus or post-campus study, get extra certifications done so that it can help you out to excel better wherever you join, basically. Right? Thank you.
Now the house is open for questions.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Here.
morning. Where?
In the middle.
Ah,
Good morning. My name is Harjan from BIM Marketing. My question to you is, in a competition with Power BI and Tableau, what is the point of differentiation in Comviva Analytics, and how it is better in forecasting,
yeah.
as well as what is the use of Mobilytics?
See, Power BI, Tableau are the visualization tools, right? If you go to those tools, they are not yet developed in terms of new part, right? Prompt based and conversational. They are now working on it. And the tools that we are developing in Comviva is more on AI side. It's more AI-fied. And I would tell you one thing, in Tableau's competition is there with ClickSense. ClickSense also we were using so far. But now what we have done is we have shifted our focus from ClickSense to QuickSight. That's LLM driven tool in AWS. Okay. So here what you can do is you ask a question, you get complete chart, dashboard very easily, right? So Comviva has not built an analytical product as such. Okay, our product is Auto ML product, which I have created, MAIX, right? But if you compare Tableau and Power BI, compared to that, in the market there are tools now which is QuickSight, which is more AI enabled, right? Generative AI enabled, so that you can do conversational analytics better. So, and these things, we also interacted with those guys, but there we interacted with ClickSense in fact, okay, which is a competitor of Tableau. They said it's on our roadmap, generative AI, prompt based, we are also doing it. It will take next 1 year. But our customers are asking fast now. They are saying, boss, I need the better analytics which can solve my questions very fast. I don't want to spend time on the reporting guys and ETL guys doing my data management and creating reports for me. So then you need to choose a tool now, focus on a tool from the non-AI based to AI based, right? ClickSense, they have some NLP based chatbot, but it doesn't work. There is a lot of accuracy issues. Tableau also, I think they are working on something, but that's the thing. And MEIX, as I think second part of your question was about MEIX, our tool. Let me repeat that it's a auto ML tool, and now I'm going to add into it the agents based workflow management so that you can create your own AI based analytics on top of it. But that would be for marketing, right? So, and the solutions that we have created, those are focused to marketing right now. Tableau and Power BI are more of a technical part. If you go to a Tableau platform and say, give me customer analytics for telecom, you will not get, right? You have to create that solution using Tableau. So that's the difference. Is it answering your question?
So forecasting is being done automatically in Mobilytics, right?
Forecasting and prediction, both the things are available inside Mobilytics AIX,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
It can take the data of last 6 months, 1 year, okay? It can do revenue forecasting, it can do customer acquisition forecasting, right? How much customer will come, that is possible. And it can also do forecasting on return on investment for a campaign. That if I am investing on a campaign, then what's the outcome I will get, right? So those kind of forecasting also it can do.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Sir, this side. Sir, as you mentioned about Crew.ai, Curse AI, about some of the marketing tools. So, what AI tools do you think every marketing student should get familiar with before entering the industry?
What AI tools? Now I have shown those. Can you open the slide, please? This one, the previous, that table. So for marketing also you have to think the tools, a lot of tools are there, right? So you would not have, I cannot give pinpointed answer for that, but you have to see the tools which can help you to be more creative, right? So more visual content creator. ChatGPT is one of them, but there are few more startup based tools which are coming up in the market. Few of them are here, Ask Rovo for example, right? So those can help you out to, create the creative content. And we should also think about many of the MBA students, we could think of starting your own startup using these LLMs. Can I create the use cases which can solve for marketing, right? So one use case you can create one product basically. And that's what I'm thinking on the Krutim Intelligence.ai. In Comviva, what I can't do because of the strategic direction there, that I would do in Krutim Intelligence.
Sir, as you said about Krutim Intelligence, is it a AI cloud service and is it similar to Ola's Krutim cloud service?
It is going to be AI based, cloud based solution. Okay, initially it will be AWS basically. The reason is that product you can develop easily. I don't have to invest much in terms of the licensing of the backend technology. I can get those as subscription as a service. Whether I need a database at the backend, the agents, Crew.ai or LangChain that I can get as a service. And with a minimal investment, I can do a product or a solution creation. So that's everybody is going that way only, cloud based, and it is scalable, right? So you don't have to buy bigger GPU size hardware, etc. That is not needed. So it's becoming very easy now in order to create your own solution, use case, or a product with the help of clouds. Any questions? Analytics, AI. How does analytics differentiate underperformance of hmm, and the mo- moderation? Okay. So analytics doesn't differentiate. It will highlight you what is where the thing where the gap is, right? So, but I would just try to highlight that when a campaign is rolled out in the market, right? Uh, we need AI first of all before rolling out that I need to predict what customer base, okay, what kind of offer should I, that's next best offer and next best channel and next best time. That's first part of it. Then the campaign team rolls out the offer in the market. After that, you need a response mechanism to know that for this customer base, these were the offers which were projected to them, and the out of them who have accepted, who have not accepted. So you need continuous measurement, and that's where analytics is involved, of what I predicted versus what has actually happened, right? So analytics helps in order for that measurement and giving a feedback to the business team. Boss, your AI model is working, not working, right? You need to tune it more. That's where. Right now, we have achieved 10% offer take up increase. 10%, not very high, 10%. But that's very high in the marketing terms. Offer take up increase in a month with the help of AI. And linking analytics, yes, it helps to measure it, monitor it. Right? What's performance that's happening in the actual market versus what you devise in your data center room.
Good morning, sir. So, as there are no opening for freshers as a data scientist, so what would be the right way and the skills to acquire to start our career as a data scientist?
Actually speaking, data scientists now in my team, when I started the team 8 years before, I was the only senior guy. From 20-25 years experience, I was that time. And I was provided only team of freshers by the management. Within 2 years, we brought this team to such an extent that we could get near about top 5 customers for the company where AI was a prime this thing. And I had got an award also, which is the Juniper, not Juniper Award. It was the Pinnacle Award in Comviva. Reason is that a leader helping out freshers to get the outcome, right? So freshers are required right now. So many startups are coming up. They need a fresh mind as well. At the same time, the cost of the freshers is less, right? So the structure that is coming up is one senior leader and the bottom-most freshers. They are able to manage it. They can create a small unit and then grow, right? So there is a demand of senior leaders also, the demand of freshers also. So are you seeing any gap in terms of data scientist demand?
Yes, sir. So, companies like, say we directly don't hire for data scientists, you need to have some experience. So, like, what can that experience
No,
be?
then I think you need to look at the companies which actually believe in freshers, and majority companies have an intake. There's a lot of intake every year that happens, and if that is not happening, the best way is, which we do in our company, is get the freshers as an intern. Okay, they work with us for 6 months, and they prove themselves, and then we offer them also. Some interns are in my pipeline. As soon as the vacancy comes in, we offer the freshers interns, right? So best ways to go is do lot of internship here there. Okay, that can help you out to get a right slot.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Myself Apurva Shukla,
Mhm.
specializing in digital marketing and business analytics. So, in today's AI and analytic driven landscape, would you recommend should a student focus on mastering one tool, or we should have valuable knowledge of in multiple tools?
The second one is correct, right?
Working
Because
knowledge for
what is happening is each tool is focusing on one use case. So it can solve your one problem at a time. no tool is that much holistic that it covers all kind of use cases you need. Okay. So your knowledge is important. The overall knowledge, the basics and foundational knowledge is important. And then any tool that is coming, it is just an enabler, right? And what we see now that currently so many people are using so many tools. There will be cloud of tools those will be used in a company, and then they will be worried about the license cost in 1 to 2 years down the line. Then will come a trend that okay, public LLM you have, you create your own tool which can solve all the problems in your organization, right? So tool development would become captive, right? So that trend will start, and then comes this trend that okay, LLM, why I am using a public LLM also? Why I cannot start or create my own LLM? So that would also become captive, right? Right now, some of the larger telcos, telecom operators, they are creating their own LLM now on their data so that it will be used internally. They don't want to use outside LLM. So that's at the Fortune 500 level. But gradually you will see it will become more captive. Every organization will create their own. And that was the trend also in software engineering earlier, right? They used to offshorize this thing services to the companies. Then what they have done, MNCs especially. Then they came to India, they started the captive unit. Then they started putting their own people to develop business intelligence, analytics, this and that. And they started hiring their own. So they are creating their own. Why? Because the cost is to be optimized. And that will be driver later on. Right now technology is new. Nobody knows how does it work. That's why they are relying on the people or the startups or the tool makers, right? Who have invested in that, and then it would happen, it will get more localized. So globalized to globalization, or I will take global disruption to local disruption. That's how it will happen.
Yes, sir.
Any question?
We are about to close the house with one last question.
Yeah. And where are you?
Good morning, sir. This side Ishika Chandravanshi. So, what safeguard are in place to handle data privacy concern when triggers come from customer transactions or CRM?
Trigger comes from customer transaction or CRM and data privacy, right? See, I have recently done a proposal for Netherlands. I think it was KPN, telco operator. So Netherlands is part of Europe. They have to follow the European guidelines. Okay. One of the very important clause in that was a compliance sheet, very big sheet, and that was more on ethical AI, right? And then there is a ethical AI also covers the data privacy. They had GDPR. Now under ethical AI, they cover up the GDPR guidelines also, the data privacy. So you have to do the compliances that personalized data. I talked about gender and ethnicity and all those models, all those. How would you localize them, then globalize? So these are getting covered at the proposal level, right? Now let's talk about the CRM also, right? From CRM, a CRM system has a data around a customer, but you will see the recent trend that you get a approval request from the operator organization that are you okay to use this data. So you will see those kind of trends coming up where the data, right now people don't know what is the sensitive data about an individual, right? In India, how much of us know, right? Address, everybody uses address. I go to a retail supermarket or you go to a retail supermarket, they'll ask you your mobile number also. Is that really worth to give? It's my privacy information, right? So gradually we would know what is my sensitive information. People itself don't know what is my sensitive. So once that is clear, then the CRM data which you are talking about in this case would need to be encrypted, right? That this data can be shared, this cannot be shared. Otherwise, there would be legal suits. Those could be filed by the end customer who is getting impacted. So that is a trend. In Europe, it is much more regularized. They don't even allow the European data to cross Europe boundaries, right? So they don't allow your data center to be located outside Europe boundaries. If I am something doing for Germany, then they will say in Germany country's boundary your data center should be there. My data cannot go, right? And then if I have to create, my offshore team has to do some work, they have to get login, password for their data center. Nothing can be downloaded because systems are so much protected. They can see it. Okay, in that also encrypted information to the offshore vendor is not visible. You will not have address information, customer, mobile numbers, all those are not visible, right? So that's way the trend is going on in terms of privacy part.
May I now invite Dr. Nikita Bhandari ma'am to present a token of appreciation to our esteemed guest.
Okay. Thank you very much and all the best. This same Ganesha. Yeah, it's a different one. Last year I had Saraswati. Thank you. Yes. And last year I got some good books. I read some of them. Yeah, these are really good. Thank you. What is that about? Acha, sir. Was it? Acha, okay. You are अच्छा जनरेटिव आपका हो गया मतलब अभी से हाँ
May I now call upon our student manager, Mr. Dildoot Singh Sohal, to put forward the vote of thanks.
हाँ एजेंटिक में आप कुछ कर रहे हैं
I, Diljot Singh Sohal, Senior Student Manager at Balaji Institute of Technology and Management, Sri Balaji University, Pune, intern at Red On Media, would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Specialised Speaker, Mr. Mukund Shastri, Group Vice President and Chief Data Science Officer, Comviva. Your invaluable insights, expertise, and perspective have been truly enlightening, providing us a deeper understanding of the business. Moreover, I would like to highlight some key points from your insightful session: how important the structured and unstructured data is for business decisions. Ethical consideration in AI must be focused. AI is the new electricity focused on responsibility and development, and many more. We are truly grateful to you for making an effort to share your wisdom with us. Thank you, sir, once again for being an exceptional source of inspiration and knowledge. We are looking forward to many more such sessions. Thank you and have a nice day.